And then while we're still talking about systemic frustration or the systemic stress, if you're in the Western world, it's a different story. Now you start dealing with that color and that color. Then it becomes colored people. Then it becomes black and white. Then it becomes people who are employed and people who are unemployed. People who are able and people who are disabled. So all these things create scenarios that lead to frustrations. And when we have to fight all of these things that we're talking about, what do you think then happens? Survival becomes the name of the game. How do we survive in the heat of all these frustrations that we are facing every day? Because while we are even talking about racism and color and tribes, we also talk about the haves and the have-nots. Who are these people? Rich people don't see poor people as anything. They just see them as a number. They just see them as people to use in causing more confusion in the system. And this is a big one that we're struggling with in Nigeria. Like, the rich people are so few in numbers that the amount of hold they have over these 200 and something plus million people is shocking. But I know that in the West, politics does have a purpose, does have a meaning. Countries are planned years and years ahead. Well, in Africa, it's a different story. And this is where survival is so important. How do you cope to survive? And this is where our mental health is a big thing we have to face. And that's why I call it self-love and self-care. Self-love is you believing in who you are. You see, there's example of me dressing up in my traditional outfit. I have a channel that I call African Queen. And it's about me being proud of everything that I am, my roots. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of the fact that I have culture. I'm proud of the fact that I have heritage. I have something that makes me stand out. That's self-love. And I want to share that with all of you out there, my friends and my, supporters. We need to love who we are. Because the minute you begin to love who you are, your survival begins to take hold. Why? Because you're not going to be listening to all the noise that'll be yapping in your ear. You will not be hearing it. You will be focused on yourself. There's something I'm working on now that I call be seen, be heard, be visible. We need to stand up for who we are, whoever you are. Believe in yourself. Because you see, this is one of the things I've found out over the years of my existence. If you let yourself down, even for a minute, there will always be someone out there who wants to step on you. There will always be someone out there who wants to trod on you. And I'm a Christian. I love with all my heart. But I tell you what, I do not appreciate people disrespecting me, people treating me like I'm trash, people thinking I don't count, that my values don't matter. No, once you try that on me, our friendship is over. And that's me. I don't give room for that. Because my survival is so important. And if I give people room to tread over me, then I stop to exist. This is where my issue with people who have no respect for other people. We must learn to appreciate who we are and learn to respect other people and their views on life. So believe in who you are. Remember to find the strength from inside you. Your strength lies in you. And one of the things I like to share with everybody is we are great people. Every one of us. There is no replica of who you are. You are that unique person in this 8 billion people that they say we are now. So once you know that, once you acknowledge that, once you begin to see who you are from inside you, nobody can make you feel less about yourself anymore. No matter the amount of racism you're facing, no matter the amount of tribalism you're facing, no matter the frustration you are getting from everyone around you, once you begin to appreciate who you are, begin to acknowledge the strength that's in you, you're going to overcome all of this, because you always keep reminding yourself who you are. And that's what I do. In all these years that I've been dealing with life, that's my biggest strength. Find the strength that's inside you. Some people might say to me, how do I find that strength? Your strength is what you love. Anything you love is your strength. And I try to explain to people, we have the body, and then we have the soul, and then we have the emotions or the mental. These are the three in one, the Trinity in one. Our physical, our spiritual, and our mental. The thing with our spiritual is, it does not have an age. Our spirit doesn't have an age. Our spirit just runs through our body. It is that thing that's who we are. It is that thing that's been given the mission to go and do something on this earth. And it is that thing that finds pleasure in little things. And you find that, for example, I remember when my daughter was quite young, starting primary school, and she was very creative with her hands. She would like to draw. She used to even draw on the chairs. And now she gets to secondary school, and the teachers start picking on her. Oh, what's this crap you're drawing? It's not going to get anywhere. And I said to her, listen, that is a gift you've got from nature. That gift is from God. Never, ever lose that. Do not listen to what anyone says. Now, when it comes to drawing, there is no answer. Everyone's way of drawing is different. It may be crap to you, but it's not crap to the next person. I mean, there's so many massive artists, creative artists, who, when they were here and did all this drawing, nobody appreciated them. Now they're gone. Their works are the works of millions. So once you know what makes you tick, what makes you happy, what makes you excited from inside, that's the person you want to hold on to. And that's the person that you don't let anybody get to. Example, I love African fashion. I love the color it brings. I love the radiation I get when I'm in my, call it my zone. And I'm proud of it. I've stood for Afro hair. And I've fought. And I wear Afro hair everywhere I go. Walked with my hair turned into locks. Now I am so proud of my roots. And this is it. And my Afro food. Everything about me radiates my Africanness, which I am proud of. Now, who's going to stand there and tell me otherwise? He said, because I've accepted myself. The minute you accept whatever you represent, no one can touch you anymore. So that's a big message today. So I want you to stay strong. I want you to begin to look into yourself and find yourself. Find those things that you love. Hold on to those things. That's where your mission is. That's where your message is. That's who you are. Because me sharing messages with you all the time, that's who I am. And that's why I just love doing it. So the more I do this, the more I feel good inside. So when you find something you do and you feel good inside, that's who you are. Now, don't let anyone get to you when it comes to that. Hold on to that, and it will make you stronger and make you feel better. So I'm going to stop it here today. And please remember to share our messages with your friends. Remember to subscribe to our channel, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, wherever you find us. We will keep sharing good messages with you, and we'll keep uplifting you. And thank you for being part of Pearls of Wisdom. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.